Hey guys, we're out in our home yard today. We've got a couple of these colonies that are pretty small, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to take that small colony and we're going to use a double screen board, and we're going to put it on a stronger colony to help keep that colony warm through the rest of the winter until they build up their population to where they can stay warm on their own. Now, generally speaking, cold weather doesn't hurt bees as long as they got enough population to keep warm. But these colonies have just a few frames of bees, and we got some cold weather like in the teens coming in the next week or so, and we want to get those taken care of now. So we wanted to bring you along and show you how we do it. Thanks for watching. This is one of the colonies we're going to use as a mother colony. It's got a lot of population. We want to use the heat of this bottom box over this double screen board here to heat this colony over here that we're going to put on top. If you can see, we ran out of double screen boards, so we had to improvise. We've got on most of our double screen boards in our new yard, but we took this right here, and it's an old inner cover, and we just screened it off to where they can't get through. As long as you got about 1/4 of an inch where they can't touch, you're good. And like you can see right here, we do have a hole, an entrance. It's already made in this inner cover for ventilation, so we just repurposed it to get us by until we can get some more double screen boards in. It's real important to take your double screen board and put this entrance opposite of the mother colony, and what that does, that gives them a separate entrance where they you don't have as much drift going on. As you can see, these bees are doing really good. So we'll take this right here. I'm going to take this cover off. And I don't want they have nearly eaten all of our pollen that we gave them. But today's not that day. We're going to take our double screen board, we're going to put it on top. And what this is going to do is it's simply going to allow heat to rise from the colony on the bottom to the colony on the top. As you can see, this is our weaker colony, just a few frames of bees and stuff, and we're going to use the heat of that other colony to help get this colony through the winter. This as simple as that. I'm gonna give them a little more sugar right there. Put this right there. Break it loose. And it's as simple as dropping it on top of this one. Closing it up. Double screen boards have a lot of uses. I'm not sure why they're really not used more often in our area, but nobody seems to use them but us. They were actually called a snail grove board at one time. I think Snail Grove's the guy that actually made the board, but they work really well. You can use them to make splits, overwinter nukes. A lot of good purposes for them. We may do a video solely on double screen boards later on, but if you got any questions on them, leave them in the comments. You can see this bottom board here. This is from moisture in the back. We have started drilling holes in all of our bottom boards and our pallets to allow for drainage. This one is tipped forward, but sometimes the moisture, just a little bit of moisture will set on the bottom. It just makes these real aggravating to clean out in the spring if you don't get on it. That's just some of the dry sugar that fell down. They hadn't cleaned out yet. This is going to be our other mother colony. It's real populated, strong colony. and we're going to do the same with it. I don't know if you can see, they're generating some heat out of this colony. The snow was only on it like a day before it all melted, which is a great thing. So we're going to cover this one up just like so. Like we did. And we're going to go to our colony right here that's a little smaller and weaker. If you can see, you know, they're barely getting by. So we're going to put them over the top. And wish them the best of luck. I mean, as a beekeeper, you do all you can do to help a colony, but sometimes it's out of your hand. We try to do everything we can do for these bees, but this colony may make it, may not, but they'll have a lot better chance of making it over the top of this colony than they would by themselves, especially when that, you know, cold weather gets here in the next week. Like I say, a good strong colony, the cold doesn't bother and you don't have to worry about it. But these little smaller colonies can really benefit from the added heat that these stronger colonies can provide them. There's one more we're going to transfer over. This colony here is definitely stronger than this colony, but this colony here is kind of weak, so I want to find a stronger colony to put it on than this one. Yeah, this is more what I want to see to swap them over on. This colony here is a little heat generator for sure. You can see their entrance is there. Just come back through, make sure everything's buttoned up tight. I'll let you look at this little small colony up top. You know, we're just doing everything we can to try to get it through the winter. And it may turn out to be a good colony in the spring. The main thing is the heat. This colony may not have enough bees to generate enough heat to stay warm, or at least keep the brood alive if they have brood. So that's why we're putting these double screen boards on, just to give them a little bit of helping hand with that. Hey guys, another thing I want you to be mindful of whenever you're putting these double screen boards on is the time of day. We like to do it either early in the morning or late at night before the bees have a chance to fly. This one we put in front of a fence line so they have a chance to reorient. The other two are amongst a bunch of colonies, and more than likely we're going to lose some foragers to drift issues, but that's okay. The foragers aren't what's raising our brood, and our brood and the colony's warmth is more important than that. We've got feed in the colonies so they can eat, and there's nothing for those foragers to get right now anyway. Our brood rearing that's going on in these colonies is very important, and that heat's going to keep them able to continue to raise brood. We've got pollen supplement and sugar on these bees, so they'll be fine as far as food goes, but that warmth can really, it can chill the brood. The colony, it could kill the colony, especially the real small ones. Keep in mind, brood succession in the spring is a dangerous thing. If that brood dies, those bees may not be able to raise another round of brood, and we could lose the whole colony. So that's what we did today. We just wanted to give them a helping hand as much as we could. Like I said, we run out of double screen board, so we improvised and we just used the inner cover. You can use a lot of things to make double screen boards, and they're really vital in our operation, especially with how we raise our nukes. And we do a lot of splits with them, and I just don't understand why they're not used anymore. So if you've never heard of a double screen board, put that in the comments below, and we'll try to do a video on that, just solely on the double screen boards, or at least look them up for yourself, because they're really important and they work really, really well. So we appreciate you watching, and happy beekeeping.